Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside, Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Flash gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Now the pass to Jackson. And Aldama has it in the corner. Smart kicks to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson a screen on White. Bain for 3. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Grizzlies shooting just 35% to start the game. And they get it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. His last 10 games, averaging 5 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Taj Gibson's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Luke Kennard in for Williams. It's stolen by Green. Passes it to Flash. Outside, Levine. Here's Flash. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him
62
so
in
far.
the
Smart passes to Gibson.
My God.
Pass to Bain. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Okay.
Here's Smart. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Kennard. The layup off target.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that one drops for him. 64 points for Flash.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Bain kicks to Kennard. Hits the three-point bomb.
A three-point specialist like Kennard won't pass on a corner shot.
To the left wing. Here's Flash. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Hole you have to dig yourself out of.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant in the backcourt is Smart to resign. Jackson is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's LaRavia in at the 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Flash in the last game against Toronto got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures.
Get your feet
I'm
off
sure he'll
the
just
table,
try to
little
provide
boy.
whatever they need
No, I don't
to
look.
Well, that's
I don't
what it
like
means to be
Roblox.
unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Smart passes to Morant.
Juicy. What's juicy?
Here's LaRavia. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Flash. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jackson with the screen. Morant finds Jackson. DeRozan with the rebound.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat-out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Morant outside. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Outside, Smart. Shoots over White. The Grizzlies with another miss. Now the Bulls with it. Good momentum, 14 straight points. Yet another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Now here's Morant. T right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter. Caruso, the pass to Flash. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Morant passes to Smart. Jackson down low. DeRozan defending. There's the pass to LaRavia. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Fade away.
Oh, Goobird.
Almost, but it rolls out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he
still
can
ain't
be.
winning.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 19-5 run here. Here's connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in.
You want to go what now? You want to go boy? 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 You want to go boy?
Smart against White. Kennard on the wing. Down low. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
I like what I'm seeing from MP, wasting little time in announcing his presence.
And that one's good. Caruso.
Defense not a bother to Caruso.
Say it, little Goober. Goober.
So that time, smooth.
Hey! Don't be saying cuss words, boy.
Like
say, oh
on
man.
the contact
You
shot.
can say, oh man. Don't say that other stuff, boy.
Morant with it. 14 points for him. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That's his first foul. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Luke Kennard. Jackson finds Williams. Back to Jackson. Inside. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Smart. 16 points for John Morant. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Clark up top. To the inside. And that one's good. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Morant comes with the double team. Stolen by Smart. This is to Morant. DeRozan with the rebound. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense. Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point
Why can't I catch up?
And it's Morant missing. DeRozan with it. Williams picks him up. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That bucket in no time at all.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Now Morant. He's got 18. Here's Clark. The shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. Sticks another.
Hoover!
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And here's Smart. 5 points in the game. Now here's Morant. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Morant's got 20.
Building off a solid first quarter. He's been lights out here in the second.
Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That's all muscle memory for DeRozan. He's the king of the mid-range.
At the top of the key, Clark. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's
I got
area,
this.
obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Here's Flash, and the Bulls another 3.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Smart passes to Clark. He dishes it to Morant. And he makes good on the late. 24 points for him.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Here's Flash, guarded by Morant. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The first free throw is good. Javonte Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Alex Caruso. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And it's Bain in for John Morant. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Raptors. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's a screen by Aldama.
Better not say no cuss words with it, boy.
Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Williams looking around. Goes back up. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, Smart. To the paint, here's Clark. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Fast break, Chicago. Here's Flash, guarded by Smart. Here's Flash. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Apparently, there is a game worse.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Smart dishes to Clark. Passes to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Bain passes to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Flash. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Bain against White. Here's Bain. Fires the 3. That shot is off. And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many 3-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Well, they got an offensive weapon with this move. We've seen the growth of Tobias Harris. The shooting touch, the rebounding, and all-around play. This is someone who can get a bucket when they need it.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for
with
the
that bye-bye
Chicago
special.
Bulls.
Their long-range game is dialed in, and that's despite the defense's best efforts. It's pretty impressive, even by today's standards.
Yeah, hard to beat a team that's hitting a high volume of threes, that's for sure. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Javonte Green is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Flash in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Flash gets it to go.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
The Grizzlies shooting 39% from the floor at their best. On the wing, Williams. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Clark up top. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Flash. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Back to Bain, over Levine, and another basket for Memphis.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bain. So good from the mid-range.
Vucevic, the pass to Flash. Launches a 3. It's intercepted.
What?
Outside, Bain. Pass to Clark. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. No good from Clark.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Levine against Morant. Nice D from Levine. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Flash. Sweet little floater. Flash has got 9 points here in the second half.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
To the wing on the left. Flash. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Here's Morant. And he has 28 points for the game. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Jacks up a 3. Got it. Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
God can't
you
guard
get the sense he just can't miss.
Morant right side. Taken away.
That motherfucker's ball, nigga. What the fuck's wrong with Charles?
Green with the ball. Still scoreless. Here's Flash. Another one falls for Chicago.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Bain passes to Clark. Back to Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Kick out to Levine. Vucevic, the pass to Flash.
Oh, that's money.
Good on the assist by Vucevic.
Sometimes you got to pop out and rock out.
Vucevic has got assist number 7
Rock
for him
solid.
tonight.
You know, not that flaccid stretch.
Here's Morant. And
I get sung by him, boy.
Something Ja Morant does so well. Once he starts to feel it, he keeps looking to score.
Here's Flash, guarded by Morant. Vucevic trying to get open. Flash misses. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Bane passes to Clark. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Clark. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 9 feet out. The shot by Williams, no good. Bulls have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Clark sets a screen for Morant. No good with the triple. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Offensive rebound. And Vucevic throws it down.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
Now Morant. 30 points in the game. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Outside, Bane. Aldama passes to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Great touch on the 16-footer. Clark's got 5 now.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Good on the shot.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Morant outside. There's a screen by Aldama. Morant finds Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
For the 3, and he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Flash.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Clark dishes to Morant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago has got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime.
Way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Vucevic against Clark. Memphis moving it around. The 3 from Morant. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Morant kicks to Clark. Back to Morant. Stolen by Levine. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Flash. And
that's why you
snap, Leo.
The offensive glass.
Oh, snap.
And that's a nice reward.
You can say,
for his
oh,
effort.
snap.
The flush.
Oh, snap's not a bad word.
working hard,
snap.
beating everyone to the
Snap.
ball. He does this night in and night out.
Clark outside. The dish now to Morant. Driving inside. And Morant
is so dynamic, even his teammates.
Oh my God, what?
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take
no clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
some changes for Chicago. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Green. And it's Kobe White in for DeMar DeRozan. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Outside Williams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. And so here is Chicago. Down low, here's Flash, and he comes up with the deuce.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Clark, a screen on White. Bain passes to Jackson. Back to Bain. Morant outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place.
Guys, he's done a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Clark, a screen on White. Bain passes to Clark.
Easy to appreciate.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it.
Substitution on the court.
Keep going out there. No left.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Williams is out there with Jackson, and it's Stevens in at the pivot spot manning the middle. On the wing, Williams lets it go with the three. Traps in the tray. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Morant. And good that time. Morant's got 34 points.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Out left of the wing. Here's Flash. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Stevens. And here's Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Off target with his three.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Smart against Ball. Smart passes to Stevens. Now here's Smart from outside the arc. Rebounded by Flash.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
To the inside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Flash has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And it's Morant missing. Now the Bulls with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Flash. Again, Chicago.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And finished off by Morant.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Here's Flash. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round, that'll sting.
That's good from Morant.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
So for the Bulls, Torrey Craig comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Bane comes in for Smart. Lets it go from deep. It's in from long range. One more from Flash.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Flash, and the Bulls another 3.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And so it's Paul with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Morant outside. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Oh, that would have been so beautiful.
Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Off target with the open look.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Ball, the pass to Flash. Off target from outside. And for Memphis in the fourth, not a good showing for this offense. And there's the pass to Clark. Kicks it to Jackson. Passes it to Morant. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Flash. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. On the wing, Williams. And it's Morant at the elbow. Back to Williams. Shoots over Dosunmu. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And Chicago shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. And Flash gets it to go.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
On the wing, Williams. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility to the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive activity.
Ready, set, fuck you, kids. This could have been a decent game. Darkwing Duck is not one of the...
Execution.
Bane kicks to Williams. Outside Jackson. For 3. Williams can't hit. Pass to Flash. The tray. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Memphis has got some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Williams. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Flash. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Morant outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Dosunmu, the pass to Flash. Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Clark. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And so
he got it again. Sensational.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. Here's Morant. And he converts the layup. Morant's got 44.
Finishing the play, Ja Morant sneaking in for not only the board, but a bucket.
Here's Flash. Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trumped the world never forgets. Shoots the 3. And again for 3.
It'll win it. He now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. No good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
MP, all-star captain. I mean, what do you think, Sam? Is he going to be the first rookie to do it? Does he deserve to do it? We all know you're a bit of a hater.
Just because MP's not my GOAT yet doesn't mean I'm a hater. I said he's amazing.
Remember in 7th grade you said April Powers was amazing? And what'd you do? 2 weeks later, you kicked it to the curb.
I was a child. How many people do you know who marry their high school sweethearts who actually do it?
Not many. But stop dodging the question. Is MP an all-star or not?
I'm not sure he's a top 2 player, but I do think he gets the nod. I mean, his story's too good.
It really is. Reminds me of the time April Powers rebounded from being dumped by you to become a CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
Okay, we're talking about your dating history next.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it for us this week, folks. We'll see y'all next week.
That's what I thought.
Cut.
Here we go.
Man.
Really strong performance out there. You seemed even more in your element than usual. Did you feel particularly dialed in for this matchup?
I think so. There was a really great crowd out there. And love or hate me, I want to make sure that anyone comes to an NBA game gets their money's worth. Sometimes I just pick up on that energy, and it fuels me. I love it.
Very cool. And how were you able to get the better of Ja Morant in this one?
I didn't get the better of him. I am better than him. I know that sounds arrogant. I don't care. I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I expect of myself. This was nothing extraordinary. This was a game where I did what I'm going to do. And unfortunately for Ja, he was the one in my way.
What's up?
Yo, MP, you want to really test yourself? Try doing this.
I said, fuck that.